How's it going, guys? It's the Water Boys here, back with another video. Got Ben here.
And Zack.
Today we're talking about Eric Bledsoe.
Quite a conundrum we got there, huh?
We're recording this on Halloween, October 31st, and the news broke that he wanted to be traded. It was a week ago from...
Monday.
Yeah.
Yep. So 8 days.
8 days of him tweeting, "I don't want to be here."
That's just so legendary.
Yet he's still there.
Yeah.
Do you have any thought on why he's still in Phoenix?
Well, it's obviously not because they don't want to get rid of him.
No,
because they obviously do. Because he hasn't played for him. But I just think it's because they don't have any leverage, I mean, plus, what teams really want, like, that kind of problem? I mean, I know he's a good player and everything. Like, don't get me wrong, 20-plus point scorer and whatnot, super explosive. But, like, I'm just not convinced that a lot of teams are willing to give up, like, any kind of actual asset in order to get a guy that is causing problems on another team. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like a Boogie Cousins sort of thing. He obviously has, like, some sort of locker room issues. And I don't know. I just don't see it.
Yeah, and I think he's obviously upset because the Suns are on a different timeline than what Bledsoe is on.
Yes.
They looked like the worst team in the NBA.
Yep.
Games that Bledsoe was playing in. They've looked a little bit better since then, but I mean they're still not great.
No.
But I think teams are worried. I think the destinations available for him is cut down because of that. Because any team that is in a similar situation that Phoenix is in, where they're not looking to make the playoffs and they're kind of a younger team,
Yep.
there's no reason that Bledsoe would be any happier on that team.
Yeah.
So I think that narrows down the potential suitors quite a bit, but
yeah.
I still like the Denver Nuggets just makes too much sense for this to not have happened yet.
Yeah, I just think maybe Moutier has been playing pretty well this year.
He has.
And so is Jamal Murray. So I think maybe the Nuggets are just like, yeah, you know what, we're not going to like blow up our roster right now to get rid of a point guard or two guys that we actually believe in to get another guy that has had issues on another team. So I think that they just believe too much in their own guys.
The thing is, though, the Nuggets have been like underperforming a little bit so far as a team.
Yeah, they've been losing to a lot of not great teams, honestly.
And we're just not seeing like the proficient offense that we saw last year from them. Like Jokic is having a good year, but he's not having like the kind of like breakout like offensive masterpiece weapon that we kind of anticipated him to be after the end of last season.
Mm-hmm.
Moutier has been showing a little more promise this year, and so is Murray. Murray got off to a slow start, but he's put up 20 points in two of his last 3 games. So he's looking like he might be getting back on track.
Yeah.
But you don't need to blow up this team. Just send them Kenneth Faried, and then either Moutier or even like you could throw like Malik Beasley if you don't want to.
Oh my goodness!
But the thing you said it earlier, Suns don't have any leverage.
No, they don't.
And I think that's apparent in the 8-day hiatus that we've seen since the tweet.
And it doesn't appear that there's any kind of action happening there in Phoenix to get him gone.
Yeah, it blows my mind that he just hasn't been traded yet.
I know.
Denver makes a lot of sense, I think, because Kenneth Faried could do with a change of scenery. He's stuck in a crowded front court in Denver, and Faried's kind of an outdated player, but I could see him finding some new life with a younger squad in Phoenix, maybe. But
he probably wouldn't be happy getting traded from a contender to a cellar dweller. But
you think he would be happy? You because he's only playing 9 minutes a game this
year. Yeah, that's not a lot, but
exactly, he could get a lot more minutes in a thin front court in Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, one of the roadblocks to this Phoenix trade is I've been hearing that they want to offload Tyson Chandler's salary in this trade too, which completely blows my mind that they're trying to package an awful contract in Tyson Chandler when they have no leverage to begin with.
I know. So how do you expect to get rid of a terrible contract with a guy that, again, has the locker room issues that doesn't even want to play for that team? It's unbelievable.
It's like they're just wasting Eric Bledsoe right now.
Yep.
With just not letting him play, and I mean he doesn't want to play regardless, but just sitting him when you could be getting value for him elsewhere, trying to throw in a non-value piece in Tyson Chandler just does not make sense.
Try to dump salary, like that doesn't make any sense. But what are some other than the Nuggets? What are some other suitors that you could see?
I think Nuggets are far and away the best option. Milwaukee would make sense.
Yeah.
I think it would make sense for Milwaukee to want Bledsoe. I don't think they have enough to offer, or they don't have as much to offer as the Nuggets do.
Yeah, because I think that they're going to try. The Suns would try to demand like Brogdon.
Or I've seen Thon-Maker.
I don't think the Bucks would do that.
I think the Bucks would be more likely to trade Brogdon than Maker. I think
so?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean,
I'm not sure if that's true.
Don't you remember, like, I don't know who it was last year. I don't think it was LeBron. Somebody said last year during the playoffs.
Oh, I do remember that.
That Thon would be a future MVP.
Yeah. I mean, he has a lot of physical tools. He doesn't seem to really be progressing that much. He doesn't even get that many minutes. I mean, he starts, but he plays, less than 20 minutes a game?
Yeah, probably. I know Greg Monroe gets more minutes than him.
He gets way more minutes. And John Henson gets minutes.
I don't know. It's his second year in the league. Like, he's still got ways to go. But,
yeah.
I mean, Brogdon was a 23-year-old rookie last year.
Yeah.
It's not like he has amazing trade value.
No, he probably doesn't. But
anyway, the Bucks would have to give up like Greg Monroe or Dellavedova to make the salaries match, and like I don't think the Suns really want Delly.
No,
and I mean
they probably don't. And they're trying to get rid of Tyson Chandler's contract. They don't want Greg Monroe,
right? Well, though the trade works if they do Bledsoe and Chandler for Monroe and Dellavedova straight up, but I don't see why the Suns would do that.
No, they're not going to do that
unless like they really just don't care at this point. They just want to trade them.
But I think that we've seen from these 8 days that they definitely care. Because if they didn't care what they got in return, he would have been gone by now.
That's very true.
So I think it's evident that they probably care too much and they're asking too much. But yeah.
And I think another reason why teams might not be willing to pay what Phoenix wants is that Bledsoe has had some troubles with injury. The past 2 years, he played like 30 games and then 60 games.
Yeah.
So he's not the most durable player in the most recent years.
No.
He's been a 20-point per game scorer those 2 years, plus defensive guard. He's pretty tough on defense on the perimeter. So, I mean, you have that going for you. And uber athletic kind of guy. But,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Another trade destination that I could see possibly would be the Magic. But, again, I kind of see that as sort of a Suns type of situation where I don't think Bledsoe would really be happy there either.
I don't know. I think the Magic are for real this year. However, I think Bledsoe is obviously better than Payton and DJ Augustine, who are their current point guards. But part of me wonders, do you really want to mess up the chemistry on that team right now?
Dude, I mean, if you're getting Eric Bledsoe, I wouldn't care.
That's true.
And if you're just got to give up like Elfrid Payton and a first-round pick, like I wouldn't care.
I mean, they're not going to pay that for him.
Why not?
I think
who wouldn't pay that?
I think
the Magic wouldn't.
If the Magic would have offered that to the Suns already, they would have taken it.
You think so?
Hell yeah! Are you kidding me? Elfrid Payton in a first rounder?
What? You're assuming that Elfrid Payton has some sort of like actual trade value?
He does.
Why?
Because he's a plus defensive point guard and a good distributor. Zack.
What? Good distributor.
Just because you don't know, have you ever watched Elfrid Payton play?
Yes.
How many? Okay.
Like 2 games.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can't base your.
How many games have you seen Elfrid Payton play?
I watch highlights, dude.
Oh,
what do you think I do?
You're not watching his lowlights when he's just turning the ball over a million times and can't score or shoot. I'm telling you, man, his trade value isn't what you're thinking it is.
I'm telling you, it's not what you're thinking it is. What do you think it is? Like worth a bag of jelly beans or something?
Maybe like an extra value huge bag. I don't know. I'm just not seeing that.
think about it. Okay, well, this is an argument for another time.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with Eric Bledsoe. We should get back on track.
Yes, but I think we've said most of what we can on this subject. It's interesting to me how the way this is playing out, how it's taking so long to trade him.
I don't know what's going to happen.
If it goes on longer, this will be just ridiculous.
The return is going to be terrible.
The longer they wait, the worse the return is going to be. Just because the longer time passes, the less useful Bledsoe is going to be this season. So, but I don't know. I'm interested to see. I think Denver should be the landing spot, but with the trades that happened this offseason,
who knows?
Golden State's probably going to get him.
How would they even make that salary match?
Do you know what? There's probably a will or there's a way. But
what about the Celtics for Bledsoe?
I don't see why they would need him.
Play him and Kyrie in the backcourt.
That would be awful.
That would be so bad. 2 ball dominant guys like that. Yeah. Yikes.
Anyway, hope you enjoyed our discussion about Eric Bledsoe. Stay tuned for more videos. Make sure you like and subscribe. Stay hydrated out there.